Deputy Minister, my name is Busiso Mlambo from Umtala TV. My first question is the feeling that you're celebrating 30 years of democracy at Ohlange today.
Well, it's fulfilling to be here. To be here on the side of struggle, where Nelson Mandela cast his first vote, where two cousins met, Pixliga Isaiah Seme and John Langalibele Dube, to conceptualize the formation of what would become one of the most powerful liberation movements in Africa and in the entire globe. They laid a foundation for future generations. Those of us who are in government, who are in politics, look up to these great men's legacy to emulate, because had it not been of their contribution, we would not be talking about 30 years of democracy today. So this is quite a monumental momentous moment for us in many respects. In the first instance, because the current government of national unity that was established as a result of the African National Congress losing its parliamentary majority is a testimony of the strength of our political system and its resilience. And these are the values that were, if you like, transferred on a generation by many successive generations of freedom fighters who came before us. We are also happy because we are accompanied by kids from a special school who have been taken through history lessons about the future, about the history of South Africa and where we come from as black people, where we come from as people of all races, and the need for us to build a united, prosperous, democratic, non-racial, non-sexist South Africa at the backbone of the achievements of our hard-won democracy.
You're speaking monumental. Recently, this house has been declared as the World Heritage Site, and the idea is to make use of it to attract more investment, create job opportunities, attract tourism. What is the plan of the government that is including? Remember, one of the other things is this site is similar to Mandela site in Cape Town, is similar to the Mandela capture site, is similar to Mandela house in Soweto. Any plan to have these sites linked as the Mandela footprints?
We are going to be speaking to the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. That discussion has already commenced about proper profiling of our heritage sites and preserving them, making sure that they are kept in good condition. But Brand SA, which is a body that is responsible for the nation brand reputation, will also be seized with the responsibility of promoting sites like this, and particularly the sites for all the reasons that you've mentioned, particularly because this is where our democracy was born. This is where the first democratic president cast his vote. As I said, this is where the African National Congress was conceptualized. This was where Oliver Tambo came back from exile to report that the ANC was back in the country. And so we think that it's important that we must continuously profile these heritage sites, but more importantly preserve them for future generations.
Well, do you think that that plan would include the tourism associations, especially that are dealing, Ananda, we've got Inc., we've got the Cape Town, the Soweto, and also then, because I'm saying this as part of the system. I'm coming from Ananda, and the plans and programs already started, where all these sites have come together in this site in April, marking the 30th of democracy. Is the government considering in also involving such stakeholders in making sure that there is such a collaboration?
The most important stakeholder has been the community of Inanda must get involved, because John Langali Baleriduwe was their son, and this site is in Inanda. It's in this community, so we must involve all stakeholders, including entities that assist with branding entities like this. We spoke about Tourism South Africa and all other related tourism entities. We think that this should be a joint and collaborative effort. We think that all stakeholders are quite important for us to sustain a heritage site like this one. Must be involved, but more importantly, there must be a sense of community ownership.
Sure. And can you touch on the background why you included these schools that were attending this tour with you today?
Well, because of a number of reasons. Children are the future. They must be cared for, they must be loved, they must be appreciated. These are the values that were left behind by Nelson Mandela, and we must emulate his great deeds and his noble deeds and how he cared for those who were less privileged. And we thought this is an opportunity for us to extend a hand of appreciation to those who are less privileged, and that is why we elected to bring kids from special schools to be part of this activity.